combine that outstanding individual performance with the fact that the Nets have preached all year. Share the basketball.
The Nets have a leg up as we look at tonight's starting lineups presented by Circuit City. Paul Pierce and Antoine Walker up front, the 1-2 punch. Tony Battie at center, and Eric Williams and Kenny Anderson at guard for the Nets. Keith Van Horn and Kenyon Martin, the forwards. Todd McCullough up a big game at center with Kerry Kittles and Jason Kidd at guard. And right now, let's send it out to Cheryl Miller, who is with Jason Kidd.
Enjoy. All
right, and Jason Kidd had the 15 stitches removed. Eric Stafford and Ted Bernhardt. And this crowd on its feet waving the white towels, guys.
This entire area has been waiting for this New Jersey franchise, Dick, to...
Hope you enjoy the game in Canada on TSN. The Nets winning the first one, 104-97. Not as close as the score indicated. And now let's see what is unveiled in game 2. And the tip controlled by the Celtics. Celtics leading by 2 early on. And Anderson gets Kidd behind the screen. Kittles getting the rebound, and here come the Nets again. Kidd. Kenyon Martin. The one-man fast break is what Paul Pierce calls Jason Kidd, and the score is tied. And Eric Williams forcing the shot up from the corner. Here comes Kidd again. Jason Kidd blocked by Pierce. Martin with the loose ball, and now the scramble.
We've seen 2 consecutive fast breaks that the Nets show you who's supposed to have the basketball. Kittles took one dribble, kicked it ahead. Van Horn did the same thing as Kenyon Martin hits that jump shot. That will be so important for them that he established the fact he can hit an 18-footer.
No question about it, Mike, because he showed how important his defense has to be against Pierce, and the Nets would like to see some scoring from him as well.
He decided on the bounce pass, got it between 2 Nets defenders on the money for the score.
I like the pace of this game. The pace is good for both teams.
Kidd going into Martin. Great pass, threading the needle for Jason Kidd, and Martin comes out with 6 of the Nets' first 10 points.
You like the pace of this game. Sacramento and Dallas like the pace of this game.
You know, right now, early in this game, the fronting of the post guys, New Jersey penalizing the Celtics. They're making the correct pass, and the catcher is just spinning and dumping. Anytime you get a mismatch, you use that crossover reverse move, you're going to go right by the man.
Van Horn with a short jumper. Martin battling Pierce over the top, out of bounds, and it's last touched by the Celtics.
Yeah, right there. I agree.
Mullah and Van Horn go out. This is a pretty deep bench that Byron Scott has. Here is Martin going in and fouled. So Kenyon Martin fouled inside, and Tony Battie with his second.
They go to 7 players. They just don't feel those extra guys can do it for him in the playoffs. He has not wavered 1 second. He plays his 10 guys. He believes in them, and they certainly have produced, as we mentioned in the open. You're talking about 7 guys in double figures.
Walker defended by Richard Jefferson.
He'll take him down.
Enough time on the shot clock, and Walker with the release.
Excellent defense that time by Jefferson. I agree with you, because with this unit out there, this is a very, very quick unit with Martin and Williams up front at center and power forward.
Double team, the net foul before the shot, and that'll be on Martin. Kenyon Martin with his second, and he is appealing now to Ted Bernhardt.
They come off that side out of bounds play, the Celtics. They swing it to the opposite side and give Pierce the complete side of the floor in isolation. Let's face it.
Celtics steady the ship, up again by 10.
I'm not sure you realize how strong Paul Pierce is.
Yeah. Well, that's why he tried to bring out the point of the rebound. Look at this guy.
Harris. And just does the little thing. And the coach loves Van Horn against the double, and Kidd in the corner. Martin open for the jumper. Martin with his first point of the second quarter has 9.
Indiana, when they had a matchup against Kenyon Martin, Jermaine O'Neal played off from 8 to 10 feet. He became like a floater on the inside for Indiana. If he can't make that jump shot, they'll suffer for it. When he can make it, then you've got to respect him, move out and play him.
And the pass was right on the money.
Pierce and Walker combined for 15 of the Celtics 36 right now. And Kenyon Martin driving in, going airborne, is fouled with a timeout coming with 5:43 remaining in the half. And the foul is called against Mark Blum. We'll be right back.
When he reversed and came across, the angle from the passer to Walker would not have been the same, and Van Horn probably could have gotten a deflection.
That's right.
But he started up high enough that he had all that distance to the baseline.
Martin hitting the first free throw. Remember, the Nets had the third best home record in the NBA this year, 33-8. Third to the Kings and the Lakers, and they already have amassed a 6-1 playoff record at home. So they expect to win here. Martin hitting the free throws, has 11, and it is an 8-point lead for the Celtics.
And Jim O'Brien was uncertain what to do. He was going to leave him on the bench or play him, and he stayed with him and he came out of it.
Martin driving in against Eric Williams and no call.
Yeah, it had to be something. Okay, it had to be something. There was a major collision.
Good balance by the Celtics scores, and they lead 43-35.
You're making a point about pushing the ball. There was a little back cut by Jason Kidd. He beats Kenny Anderson on the back cut, scores the layup, and will go to the foul line.
Michael, that's the first back cut layup that we have seen that was a clean cut and catch. Now just look at it. That's the first time that we have not seen a green shirt in there going for a deflection.
Rogers to Delk, 6 on the clock. Delk driving to the basket, and it's blocked by Williams. And they're going to call offensive interference.
It's amazing because Jason Kidd hustled across the lane to try to establish position on the drive to the basket. A bailout, you see Delk right there, stops, pulls up short, bails out, worried about the charge, shoots it short, and as a result, the foul over the back.
Eric Williams picking up his third personal foul.
Aaron Williams, that was an excellent shot clock.
Martin hitting the free throw. One thing, guys, the Nets have protected the defensive board. Eric Strickland has checked in, and Williams will go out for Boston.
Fatigue has a lot to do with this, Dick. And that's why we say, can the Celtics continue with that super energy that they had for a quarter and 4 minutes? Here's the press again. 2-2-1.
And it's down to 3. Williams and Jason Kidd, who fights for the offensive rebound. Kittles for 3. And fighting under the boards. It's furious under the glass. 4 on the shot clock for Pierce, defended by Kidd. Here's Strickland, open for 3. And here comes the final seconds of the first half. Martin leading the Nets with 13. Kenny Anderson, of course, topping the Celtics as we send it out to Cheryl Miller.
Kenny, after game 1.
All right, Cheryl, this is the first time since the 83-84 campaign that the conference finalists were not in the playoffs in the previous year.
Great backdoor.
McCullough, Kittles, who puts it in, along with Kidd and Van Horn.
Now that was just what we saw in game 1. A beautiful ball fake and a great back cut.
Anderson with Williams, Pierce, Petit, Walker. And a good save that time by Kenyon Martin. McCullough, big factor in game 1, has yet to be here in the second contest. McCullough inside, blocked by Petit, and the foul is called. And Tony Petit, who picked up 2 early fouls.
You see the lob over the top once again because they're fronting the low post, and as Antoine Walker comes over from the weak side, there's the contact and the foul.
3 on Walker now. Coaching genius. Here is Pierce, blocked.
Great block.
McCullough and Martin both converge on Pierce. So both teams doing the shot blocking job, Hubie, as you pointed out.
Oh, yeah, they both have 5 already. And you never underestimate McCullough. He's got excellent timing.
Kittles working against Williams and Martin. It drops for Kenyon Martin, who has 15 points, so he has become a scorer tonight for Byron Scott.
One thing about defending the New Jersey offense, this is not the prototypical NBA style of play. It's tough to gang up on people because of their spacing and their constant movement. They pose problems for you.
So if the Nets get it
See,
down
that
to
was
1,
critical. Because Pierce and Walker were 6 for 22 at halftime. They've got to get both of these guys going in this half.
Nets turn it over, and the Celtics, who had the lead cut to 1, getting it back.
You saw the eye contact just then between Jason Kidd, Kenyon Martin. Kidd threw the lob pass, and Martin looked at him and just signaled that I was held by the defensive guy. Don't worry about it. He said that was the right lob pass. I could have gotten it if I wasn't held.
Here's Walker over Kenyon Martin. Kidd getting the rebound.
Yeah, tough shot. Tough shot. They give the Nets a lot of credit. They were right there for the shot.
Walker again. Very nearly had the 3. Here's Jason Kidd. No look to Martin. And the foul. So Martin is fouled. And he'll go to the line, leading the Nets with 15 points.
I just feel that Boston stepping out now and settling for the 3. They've got to say right now, hey, listen, we've got to play inside of the painted area here for right now. Push on the fast break. They're not doing that this quarter. They're loping up the floor. And now you got to be careful, because from my angle, I thought it was off New Jersey. Now, the one referee definitely had it off the Celtics. So let's have a jump ball. You're absolutely positioning, the angle, what have you.
I'm coming in. Relax.
Jump ball is fair for both teams.
Tony Batillo has 3 blocks tonight. Will jump with Kenyon Martin, and it's won by Martin. They're on a 13-1 run, and they have dominated this 3rd quarter. Antoine Walker challenging McCullough, and a foul is called against Martin, and for Kenyon Martin, that is his 4th personal.
They're going to come out of a timeout and run a play for Batillo. But you see, that's smart coaching. Why? Your guy has almost 5 blocks.
Nets 61. Here's Walker flashing to the baseline. Good ball movement. Pierce. This is an open 3.
I like that. They should be pressing Delph all over the floor on every inbound pass.
Here is Pierce. And Pierce now missing his last 8 shots. 3 of 17 for Paul Pierce. And getting the basket on the slam is Kenyon Martin. And it's a 7-point lead for Boston.
I can almost feel the helplessness that Jim O'Brien is feeling right now when you see the team is coming back at you, the crowd's into it, and you can't find a way to break it.
Lucious Harris is a big factor. Kenyon Martin on the drive, and Martin is hit on the elbow. And for Walker, that'll be 4 on Antoine Walker. During the year, they averaged 48 a game.
Delta's having a good second half. So between the 2 of them, you have 22 points.
Kenyon Martin now with 20.
Martin 8 for 10 from the foul line tonight. Normally during the regular season, he's a 68% free throw shooter, so he's making them tonight, and Pierce can't make one tonight.
And Martin is on the turnover. And they were in the lottery a year ago, now playing for the right to go to the NBA Finals.
The last 3 possessions, they've had good looks at the basket, and they've had the advantage.
You get the one fast break where Jason tries to go behind his back, and that ball winds up not being where he wanted it to go.
Martin fouling Walker. That's 5 on Kenyon Martin.
Silly foul, Dick. Just a silly foul. It happened right in front of us. Walker's not going anywhere. You just can't grab him out there that far away from the basket because that's your 5th.
Unfortunate for the leading scorer for his team at 20 points. 5 on Martin.
4 blocks.
No, 5, but he's wearing number 4.
Oh, I
out
understand.
there.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, it's a little subtle.
Thank you.
Walker with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Tough shot. And Kenyon Martin playing with 5 fouls did a good job on
Go
Walker
back to the
there.
first half when we talked about him passing up that 3-point shot from the left-hand corner. No hesitation that time. He let it go. He found that.
And here is McCullough coming in, or Williams, and Williams is fouled by...
Well, there were a committee of guys there that you could pick any one.
Eric Williams, T, you name it. For the Nets, who are still trailing by double digits as we wind down to 3 minutes to go in the 4th. Pierce, and Pierce has not made a basket in the last 18 minutes of this game. The Nets have 3 fouls to give They have 1 full timeout left. The Celtics with 2 full timeouts plus the 20. Kidd does not succeed, but they get the ball back. They don't get the three-point play, but it's last touched by the Celtics.
Oh, boy. Jim O'Brien is all over that. Yeah, they thought that was off Martin.
Kenyon Martin looked like he stuck his arm in his Martin and knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, that's the way it looked from here.
Here is Martin, and he's fouled. So this could turn out to be a 4-point play for the Nets when all is said and done. Foul is against Williams, so Eric Williams with 5 for the Boston Celtics.
I like that play. That was a beautifully well-designed play to get it to Jason Williams Jason Kidd on the other side of the rim. And then when the 2 defenders reacted, he just came right back to Martin. Beautiful team play, unselfish play by Jason Kidd.
And Mike, as you pointed out, Martin on the line doing a job tonight. And he has now hit 10 of 12 from the stripe.
Now this is where you got to buckle up.
7-point lead.
The trap has got to be a hard trap.
Everything is in the penalty from here on in. 1:45 to go, 8 on the shot clock. And Kenyon Martin on the interception. Here's the team.
You have plenty of time now. All you got to do is hold them to 1 shot.
Battie underneath and
good play.
Held up. There'll be a jump ball. Great alert play. Kenyon Martin.
The defense has been excellent. You know, it's all happened in the last 2 minutes. The Nets have really been aggressive. Now this was key. You could see Battie got fouled by the man in the back. Big thing, do not foul a jump shooter in this situation. Make them make the shots over the top.
Van Horn.
Oh, bad shot.
3-point attempt out of bounds. And it's Boston ball. The Celtics took an 88-74 lead with 3:35 left. Since then, the Celtics have gone scoreless.
But then once again, the Celtics have been able to hold them off.
Just like they did in the Detroit series, losing the first game, playing poor defensively. They clamped down on the Nets in Game 2 on the road and will go home. So for Hubie Brown, Mike Fratello, Cheryl Miller, Marty Aronoff, our statistician, our producer.